Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, you guys. I know I say this every time, but wow, did last time take the bizarre cake. It was so bizarre. It was so much fun, you guys. I think that's honestly, and it's really saying something on this show because I have a lot of fun on the show, even though there's a lot of just really like shocking stuff as well that is like almost put me away. I honestly think that's maybe some of the most fun that I've had on this show. And like I said, really saying something. So it was a really, really silly, hilarious, well done pair of episodes. I always say this because I'm kind of honestly not sure. Like, well, I'm really not sure what's coming, but I always get a little bit nervous when they do like a really fun, lighthearted episode or a pair of episodes. Because I'm like, does that mean that we have something big to like, you know, am I going to see a dog or a character I love or something or other or both? Because now we have Iggy. Like, please don't kill anyone. Please don't do anything extreme. Like, I know you just gave me a really nice breath of fresh air from like, I mean, I'd say from violence, but there was still plenty of violence. And there was still some mature themes in there, you guys. I think you know what I mean. But yes, I'm like slightly... I'm happy about the episodes being so cute and fun. I mean, like fun. I wouldn't say they're cute, like wholesome cute, but they're definitely fun. But I'm a little bit nervous that like, oh God, what are they setting me up for? Like, what are they going to drag me through the mud on? You know what I mean? So I'll just kind of briefly get into, you know, any details on what I thought of the last episode or two episodes since they're kind of like pairs. Before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. All right, guys. So just kind of briefly going over this. Overall, I just love the vibe of the arc of the last two episodes and of the last episode. But I really do appreciate how, you know, even in the midst of that, we were exploring a pretty interesting and powerful stand. You know, obviously we're up against a crew that has so much experience in like knowing how to strategize and take down stand users and different just creative and imaginative stands that, you know, of course the person never stood a chance, but also I really dug her style, so that was another thing. But I'm fairly sure she's dead. But I don't know. It seemed like maybe she was still kind of alive, but she was messed up. And then you guys say that like there's other content with her in it, but I'm not sure whether or not it's like purely canonical with the show. But so like we don't really, there's been a couple that I'm like they could not possibly be alive, but then they just kind of like retired. It's like, yeah, okay. Do we really need to, you know, no pun intended, do we really need to like put the nail in that coffin to know? Oh, guys, it was really, really good. It was nice having a Joseph and Abdul episode because we had the Jojo and Polnareff pairing, and now it looks like maybe we're gonna have that again, although I'm not sure. It's kind of how it looked like they were setting it up last time. And I think it's fun with an ensemble cast. I think part of the fun is being able to like mix them up in different combinations, you know? It's like that. Does anyone remember like the word problems in math in school where like you had to figure out like all the, I think it was called like permutations? I'm not a math person, but I think it was called like combinations or permutations or something where it was always ice cream. This is probably the only reason why I remember it, is because they mentioned ice cream in it. Like maybe I would have learned more had like everything just been converted from math to food. I don't know. But like my point is that they would always have like, okay, you have like 21 flavors of ice cream and blah, blah, blah. And you have to like find a way to combine, like how many total combinations would there be? I don't know. I'm probably explaining it poorly, but Anyway, my point in all that is it's fun to have the different combinations of characters, like their ice cream. I like to think of everything as ice cream or some kind of food. So anyway, guys, I'm getting loopy. I clearly need to get into the next episode. So I am told that these next ones are like fun but bizarre, which I mean, that's not even a spoiler because it's not even close to a spoiler because that's how I would describe this entire series. But I am looking forward to seeing what we're going to be doing next because so far I'm loving the second part of this, overall arc, Stardust Crusaders, and I think it's pretty clever, and I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with it all. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right into the next episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Let's do this. Oh, we're playing bar? We're playing bar, I guess. Is a thing that children do. Okay! He's like, something's not right. And you're right, as usual. Yada yada. Iggy, let's go. He's like, I'm only going because I'm hungry. I'm not going because you told me to. Oh. Ow. Oh no. We would have been better off. Would have been one of our crew that they bumped into. Oh, this is our next sand user? Oh my goodness. Oh dear. And those are very white pants with a very big stain on them. Okay, I know you're not about to hassle a child. I'm very disturbed right now. 4? Only 4? I don't like this at all. I'm very creeped out. I do not like this. Get away from the child. 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 No. Ah! Okay. I knew something bad was coming. Yeah, you know what? That's just, it's a tiny bit petty. I get it. They're very white pants. Oh my god, you're not really gonna hit a 4... You really just hit a 4-year-old child? What is wrong with you? No. So they knew something. Okay. They knew something was going on. But apparently they didn't catch up to them, so... Iggy, what are you doing? He says, I'm looking for food. I'm looking for some yum-yums. Oh, Iggy is about to take a bite. Oh my. Having a dog myself, I can attest to this being very realistic. Dogs are little thieves. Probably cats, too. I don't have a cat, but... Iggy was there for that? Iggy, you didn't do anything, pupper? So Iggy was there for that. It's interesting to see what was going on in the meantime. Iggy's like, I'm sorry, I have a breakfast to attend to. Iggy. Iggy's hungry. Iggy can't do anything on an empty tummy. To be fair, what help would he be on an empty tum? Were they off dealing with their own? Was this, okay, so if this is all happening, Sarah. Are we getting some menacing off of this person? Perhaps? Polnareff's not going to stand for that. Oh, never mind. Oh, he's going on the offensive. See? Because, oh, wow. That is it's like a shadow. It's like a shadow stand. Oh dear. And now we see the true face. Oh, pulling a Joseph here and running away. Who is, wait. Oh, no, that's Polnareff still. I'm like, who is chasing him? I thought it was Polnareff. Don't tell me. Oh, God. Did this person turn Polnareff into a little boy or something? Is that what's going on? Did he turn Polnareff? He turned Polnareff into a little boy. This is going to be so weird and probably pretty interesting. Wow. She turned him into a kid. I don't know how. He's little Polnareff. Is he going to be a little boy with the hair? He's going to be little, but he's going to have the hair, and it's going to be wildly adorable. Oh, he's so cute! Oh, look at him! Chibi Polnareff! Yup. Look at his little chibi, so cute! Oh, Baby Polnareff! Yup, it was like a shadow. The shadow touched yours. Okay. Jotaro? Do you recognize this Baby Polnareff? You're not gonna, oh, honey, please don't be embarrassed. You need help. Oh, he can't remember. I thought he was trying. Yeah, as a matter of fact, he does. Jojo is gonna, yeah. But then I feel like he'll think about it and maybe it will. But he's wearing the same clothes, Jojo. Doesn't that? Okay. Your mind, like, yeah, maybe it's gonna go back to, like, yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking. At first I thought he was too embarrassed to tell him. I'm like, bro. That's really? Your thing is to turn people into kids and then... Jojo. If Jojo hears what's going on, it doesn't matter who the kid is. He's gonna help. Jojo, don't walk away. But we don't want Jojo to turn into a kid too. You think? No. When you like hurting children and you think you're weird, then no, that does not apply. Jojo is not going to walk away from a kid. Oh, dang it. Where did they go? Where did they go? Shoot. You're going to show. Okay, I know. Oh, no, I don't. No. Did he summon a sand? He summoned a sand. I was going to say, can he still summon it? So he did have it as... I wasn't sure, like, when everyone developed... We know when Jojo developed... Oh, he's Baby Chariot! Look at you! You're so cute! Ah! He's up! He did show up to help! Oh, no. Oh! No, I can't end this way. Well, they were both at the end, though. They were both at, like... That is the best thing I've ever seen. Yes, you absolutely did. I really don't even care if you did. Who are you? Are you a kindly person who might help a child? He's like a big bully. I don't like him. Like, some of them are almost kind of, like, enjoyable, but... I really hope this is that, I've gotten so, like, paranoid at this point. I'm like, I don't even know who we could trust. Oh, I'm glad we ran into a kindly person. I You know what? I feel like what they're doing right now is they're building this up so much, and you know his death is going to be so utterly satisfying. I feel like they only like do things with kids or dogs or whatever when they're like, oh, well, this is going to be interesting for Polnareff, seeing as how, oh, Polnareff still has the mind of a adult man, apparently. It's bizarre, guys. It's bizarre. I mean, it's gotta be, it's a little bit awkward, to be fair. But you're also in a child's body, so... Oh boy, there it is, there it is, there it is. they're going for it this time. Of course they're doing this. Of course they are. Of course. What is happening right now? Really? 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 This is very bizarre, guys. This went to a weird place. It went to a weird place, not gonna lie. It went to a very strange place. With an adult around, I thought he was gonna wait for him to be alone. Stop with the hand, Polnareff. Stop with, no. Bad Polnareff. Bad. I don't care how little you are. You know what you're doing. That is a rather weird position. Uh-oh. Who's... What? That's not our friend. That's not our friend. Menacing. Big time menacing. What happened to our friend? Don't tell me he... What? No! No! That can't... No! That can't be the end of that. I just started this like 10 minutes ago. That's not right. That's not right. It's right. How is that right? How can that be right? What the heck did I just watch, you guys? What? Of course we would start this out with like, oh my god, it's gonna be a little tiny Polnareff, and then we just get really unsettling with it. Like, really unsettling. Oh, dear God. I am not looking forward to editing the the bath part. One, because there's so much of that I cannot leave in. And two, because I truly kind of do not... That was a little bit rough to get through. I'm not gonna lie. That was a little bit weird. It was very weird. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It was incredibly weird. I get the joke that like, it's Polnareff and he's a baby, but like he's not. He's still Polnareff, but also he can't Polnareff right now because he's a baby. I am glad that he found a kindly person. I hope that person is not dead. I don't even, maybe I blanked and they showed the person leaving the room or getting killed or whatever. I hope they're okay. Because, I mean, it seemed like those streets were kind of mean for a kid, you know? That's rough, guys. Kids and animals. You know how I am. Kids and animals. And now the show has really specifically gone out of their way to target both. And yet, I love the show. I don't know what's wrong with me. The fact that, like, they've shown me all the things they've shown me, and I'm like, I freaking love the show, and I can't wait to come back for more. Oh, out of context, so much of this would be really, really... And it is wrong anyway. It's wrong anyway. It is very much wrong anyway, but out of context, it'd be way worse. Okay, let's talk about the stand, because we've talked a lot about how I hate the user, but the stand, I have to say, from, again, just a purely practical standpoint, is actually really effective, because if it just turned you into a child, but you were still you, and you still had control of your stand, and blah, 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 there's almost advantages to that. You're smaller, you're faster, you can get into tighter spaces, But the fact that it regresses your age, your mind, your mental ability, your ability to use your stands. Oh, seeing Baby Silver Chariot was pretty cute though. Poor Baby Chariot. But I have to say that the sword thing really, that worked out. I don't know how or why that happened. If it was some kind of like, it was clearly not intended, I think, by Polnareff, but if maybe some part of him was still like able to control it with a little bit more precision, that was satisfying. That was like the best thing that happened in the whole episode. Except for maybe Iggy getting to eat. That was fun to watch because he's a good boy and he deserves to eat. Where are you, Iggy? Iggy, please help. Please help us. I know you and Polnareff have a history, but please help. I think Jojo would definitely help had he seen any of what was going on. Because I also think that after not being able to find Polnareff and knowing that something was going on, will he put together that there just happened to be a child that looked like Polnareff, was wearing Polnareff's clothes, and said, yes, I am the person you're looking for. I feel like Jojo, while at first he's going to be like, whatever, you're just like a kid, maybe he'll put that together. He is Jojo. He's pretty quick on these things. All right, guys, that was really stinking weird. I gotta admit, that's like what that was. It was, you know what it was? It was cringy. It was cringe. It was one of those things that you're like, I shouldn't be watching this. But cringe scene aside, really clever stand. I'm super invested and motivated. I think there's something about, and I think this is why, I can think of like some horror movies that work so well because the main character is like a child or something like that. And there's just something about that vulnerability that makes a horror figure, a villain, whatever, so much more intimidating because there is like that huge vulnerability of being a child. So it's a really clever idea. Cringiness aside, I'm super, this is probably the most I've been rooting for, like a bad guy to get taken out since the one that was beating up on Jojo and the one that hurt the little dog on the, whatever it was. Well, that wasn't hot air balloon. What was it? What's the name of it? Not a carousel. Ferris wheel. Clearly, I am so upset that I cannot think of words. Which, let's be fair, that's really nothing new with me, but I'm just going to blame it on the episode. All right, guys. Really weird, but I'm really invested. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, guys, seriously, you saw everything going on there, right? Like, you're not going to leave me, right? I will need your help. I will need quite a bit of moral support on this one. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.